Hi everybody, Kitsune Hero here. Welcome to my channel. I have one that's, well, he's not been waiting nearly as long as some of the stuff that's on this shelf over there. Oh my goodness. But, he's been waiting, and I believe it's time to bring him out. I have, from Monster High, Clawed Wolf. Oh, I'm not quite getting him all in the scene here, am I? There we go. Clawed, of course, is the newest generation on the Monster High dolls. As you can tell, he's kind of taller than average, and he's got that broccoli hairdo that the young boys are into these days. Boy, don't I sound like an old lady. But anyway, let's have a good look here. As you can see, Clawed comes with his basketball uniform, his snacks, his glasses, his sippy bottle, because hydration is the tag word these days. He's got his duffel bag and his pet, Roxina, which, I believe Roxina is just a bulldog? A monster bulldog of some kind? Like all of them, they've got their little cell phone things. Back here, it says, Monster type, positive werewolf human. Monster must-haves, eye coffin and granola bar. And his monster pet is Roxina. Really, they don't have anything else to say about this poor guy. I guess they don't want him to have too much of a personality. Anyway, let's get him out and have a better look. Alright, looks like I got him all free. Let's have a look at this boy. Like I said, he's got that broccoli haircut, and that is some stiff product-filled hair. But with that hairstyle, I would not dare mess with it. Most certainly do not comb it. It will be gone. You got a little drip there. Okay. His ears up top, which they left very bare around them. They did not fur him right on up too. Fluffy hair a little more, sir. He has one pierced ear with 2 rings in it. A very squishy head. His paint job is actually pretty decent, at least for my eyesight. Pretty good all around, pardon me. Got a stiff shoulder going on here. He's got soft rubbery hands with the finest of werewolf manicures. He's wearing a sleeveless t-shirt. Werewolf themed, of course. Same thing for his jacket with the moon and the claw mark. He has leatherette, fake leather sleeves for his Letterman jacket. But nothing on the back. They missed an opportunity on his jacket. They could have put Monster High on there. Because, I mean, it's supposed to be a Letterman jacket, right? His jeans, Velcro at the back, as does his t-shirt underneath. And they have printed on there where it's supposed to look like he's got tears everywhere. Which is good, because if they had that many tears in there, really, these things wouldn't last. Fuzzy ankles. And he's wearing some high-top basketball shoes with fur on the toe. The patterning on the bottom of his shoes matches his sleeves. Take your shoes off, buddy. I want to see your foot. You got a big clawy foot? He got a people foot of the regular kind. Missed opportunity there, but at least they gave him furry ankles. Just pop that back on there. He is articulated at the head. shoulders, which are really, really stiff but articulated. The elbow, the wrist, nothing at the waist, hip, knee, and ankle. Let's stand you up, fella. He is quite tall compared to some of the others. I don't have any of them over here, but they do tend to make the boys really tall. Here's Roxina. She is a bulldog. Oop, there he goes. Let's bring it all back down here then. He's going to be that way. You know how it is. Anyway, there's Roxina. Appears to be a bulldog made of stone with wings. So maybe she's a gargoyle kind of bulldog. Yeah, I was just thinking on, I can't think of her name now. The actual gargoyle one. But she has a pet griffin. Or at least she did G1. I haven't seen a new one of her yet, but I've heard rumor that there is one. I will, of course, have that, because she is my favorite. But anyway, here's Roxina. Set her right there. I'll put her right there. He has a water bottle covered in spikes with the Monster High logo. It does open. A little powdery and dusty. And it has a rubber top, but it doesn't seem to stay on very well. Not really a good reason for this thing to open at all, so probably wouldn't hurt to glue it shut. In fact, I would probably recommend it. There is his water bottle. He's got a duffel bag with a removable lock that looks like a paw. And it does open. Lots of room to put stuff in there. I'm pretty sure it'd hold everything he has here. That little lock may get lost, though. Just be aware of that one. And apparently his future's so bright he's got to wear shades. And it looks like drippy things along the top. Some cutouts. They're not see-through. They do glitter pretty nicely. Actually, let's see here. He wears them well. He just doesn't have any ears to put under the earpieces. Which is interesting, because if I recall... And I may have to look again. I think his sister... G1 may have had both sets of ears. I know... Well, I'm fairly certain she doesn't now. But she may have had two sets of ears then. I don't recall. For those of you who work on Monster High dolls, do you recall? Enough people have gone in there and chopped off their ears to redo their hair. I think somebody would know. He has his snacks. Here's that granola bar. What flavor is that? It's a protein bar. Gross. I'm sorry, but I'm not liking of the flavor of the powdered proteins. But anyway, a protein bar. He has a bag of Scary Yacked wolf jerky. Beef jerky. Nice big bag of that too. That was expensive. And here's his phone. It looks like a shaggy wolf with ears and a tail on the back. Has the typical stuff on the front. And his jersey, that says Claude. He's number 1. It's printed. Velcro up the back. Printed stripe up the side. Not bad. So if you want him to wear his jersey, well, you've got that. You just don't have the shorts to go with it. It would have been nice, because, well, it's kind of hard to get a hold of the boy stuff. But to have him have his full basketball uniform would have been very nice. And this is just a piece of paper that was there to hold it into the packaging. I do like Claude. I'd been waiting on him. I didn't get him in G1. I kind of wish I had, but I missed that opportunity. So if I find him somewhere at a toy seller or a thrift store or something, then maybe. But for now, I've just got the most recent one. That's... How many Monster Highs do I have now current? I've got 2 Dracularas. I have Claudine. I've got Abby Abominable, Catty Noir, and of course Claude. Oh, and I've got, what is her name? Twyla. Twyla's the other one. Why that couldn't come out of my head, I don't know. Yeah, I've got a handful. I don't have nearly as many in the G1s, but, well, maybe I do have as many, but just not the same ones. And I do have some of them that were made from kits. So maybe one of these days, maybe sometime in October if I remember, I might do a little showing of the Monster Highs that I have. We'll see. Anyway, guys, what Monster Highs do you have, and who is your favorite, and why? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I believe last time I looked, I was at 670 subscribers. So 670? 370. Good heavens, I cannot remember. 370, I think. In any case, we're just going to keep right on booking along, and eventually, maybe, we'll get up over 1,000. That would be pretty cool. Don't forget to check out all the stuff down below, too. I do have a Patreon. I have an Etsy. There's something else down there, too. You might want to have a peek to find out what it is. And I would like to thank you so very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.